With regards to integration processes on the continent, I think ECOWAS, in some sense, until recent challenges they've faced in the Sahel countries, epitomized successful integration, not just of goods and services on the continent, but of African people. And it demonstrated clearly that some of the fears, though very legitimate, should not stall integration, because ECOWAS was an integrated ECOWAS for goods and ECOWAS citizens.
Talking of ECOWAS, we have a lot we are learning and relying on the regional economic communities who have been able to put in a lot of work and effort within their policies to enhance integration. If we look at free movement of persons, for example, trade is another one. But when we focus on the free movement of persons, we can see that the ECOWAS community of states has been able to really liberalize the movement of people within the community. People are able to move in freely, but also they are working on Univisa, which is really helpful for those who are outside the community to access the community. So as the African Union and looking at the free movement of persons protocol, we are really learning and relying on the regional economic communities as of building blocks, but also that they have been there before us in this issue of movement of people, and we have a lot we can gain from them. We have seen also the member states within the ECOWAS region, for example, Ghana, we made a lot of progress, even with the facilitation of movement of people. And it's something that we are hailing Ghana for, and we are looking forward with great expectations from Ghana for ratification of the protocol.
ECOWAS has really advanced in terms of free movement of persons, goods and services. But specifically talking about free movement of persons, ECOWAS has really gone beyond the right of entry to even right to residence and establishment, where we have nationals of member states flopping into each other's country, residing and working freely without obstacle or hindrance, in spite of fears as to, nationals of member states will take over our job. It is not seen like that. For instance, when you take Ghana, we have most of our member states nationals settling in Ghana, working in Ghana, to the extent that some of them are even giving nationalities to stay and have free work without any difficulties or challenges. And as you rightly mentioned, ECOWAS has even advanced to the extent that now we have what we call heads of immigration meetings. So all the heads of immigration of member states now meet annually. The venue have been shifting from Abuja, Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire, and this is to foster a strong unity among the implementing agencies like the immigration or the police institutions. And it enhances, they unifying and then solving problems that arises in terms of movement of people. And then when we want to also link that to our performance in terms of working on the African Union's free movement of persons protocol, you will realize that Ghana hosts the Africa Continental Free Trade Secretariat, and it is incumbent upon us to work hard. Ghana is looking at a policy of even opening up, and it has begun a policy of even opening up for all African nationals to enter Ghana freely. And then again, because of that, there is a committee in place working towards the ratification of the African Union Protocol of Free Movement of Persons.
It would indeed be a great thing if Ghana ratifies. Remember the conversations we've had severally. If you look at the contributions that Nkrumah made to Africa's integration, if Ghana takes this giant step, it would act as an accelerator. I'm sure other countries would follow. So we are comforted to hear that Ghana is making those strides, and we can't wait to celebrate.
We'll continue to work hand in hand with member states, with our partners like the ECA, who have been a very strong partner, and we look forward to really having this protocol ratified together as we work forward.